Another addition reaction for alkene would be hydrohalogenation reaction. Unlike the first two reaction, halogenation and hydrogenation, okay, hydrohalogenation is actually unsymmetrical addition reaction. So, unsymmetrical, but unsymmetrical na kasi hindi na parehas yung atom na maidadagdag sa double bond. Okay, so for this case, HX are hydrogen halide. So the X could be chlorine, bromine, iodine. This could be named as hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid. This is hydrogen bromide or hydrobromic acid. And HI is hydroiodic acid or hydrogen iodide. Okay, so for hydrohalogenation, still the mechanism is the double bond from the alkene will be broken such that it will become an alkane or single bond. Since with the breakage of double bond, it could now accommodate the addition of the molecule coming from the hydrogen halide H and X. But with this addition, there could be possible two products to be formed. Pwedeng dalawa daw ang ma-produce. Kasi nga, pwedeng the H will be added on the first carbon atom of that double bond and the X will be accommodated on the second. At pwede rin naman that the halogen will be accommodated on the first part of that double bond or first carbon of that double bond and the hydrogen will be on the second. So with this, two possible products could be formed, and to predict which product predominates is we have to make use of the rule formed by Vladimir Markovnikov known as Markovnikov's rule. In this one, this rule states that the hydrogen atom coming from that HX reactant or hydrogen halide reactant, okay, would be added. So the hydrogen coming from that HX will be attached to the unsaturated carbon that has already the most number of hydrogen. So anong sinasabi niya? Anong sinasabi ni Markovnikov's rule? Since merong dalawang possible product to be formed during hydrohalogenation of an alkene, in order for us to know which one predominates, the hydrogen coming from the hydrogen halide will be going to the carbon atom that bears most of the hydrogen. Okay, so to have a concrete example, let's have hydrohalogenation of propene. Okay, as you can see, so propene has 3 carbon atoms. The double bond is between carbon 1 and 2. It will have a reaction with hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride. So we all know that after addition reaction, that double bond from the propene will become single bond, so that would become propane. And now this H and Cl will be added to that previously broken double bond. So this one could be accommodated, that chlorine, and that would be the hydrogen. Pwede rin din naman na the chlorine will go to the second carbon atom just like here, this reaction, and then the hydrogen coming from that HCl will go to the first carbon atom. So with this hydrohalogenation of propene, we are coming with two products, one chloropropane and two chloropropane. But according to Markovnikov's rule, the one that predominates among this product is the one wherein the hydrogen goes to the carbon atom or unsaturated carbon atom that bears most of the hydrogen. So pupunta daw tong hydrogen ng HCl doon sa carbon atom na may double bond na mayroong pinakamadaming hydrogen. So with this case, this propene double bond is CH2CH. So according to Markovnikov's, this hydrogen will go to the carbon atom that bears most of the hydrogen. So therefore, according to Markovnikov's rule, the one that predominates here would be 2-chloropropane because the hydrogen goes to the unsaturated carbon atom that bears most of the hydrogen. Okay? So, ito daw si 1-chloropropane kasi si hydrogen ay napunta dun sa mas maliit na bilang ng hydrogen. Okay, so this one is not the one that predominates. Okay, nevertheless, there would still be two products, but the one that predominates would be, or yung mas marami, ay si 2-chloropropane. Okay, now the last reaction would be hydration. Hydration is just the reaction with water, but we all know that hydrocarbon, particularly alkene, are not soluble in water, so therefore we need a catalyst in the form of sulfuric acid. Okay, so the water will still be added, so HOH ang magiging form. So ito yung unang grupo na may add, and then we have another group to be added in the double bond site of reaction in alkene. Okay, so still, since this is an unsymmetric addition reaction, there's the possibility for two isomeric product to exist. So to determine which product predominates, we still have to follow Markovnikov's rule. Sinasabi ni Markovnikov's rule that the hydrogen coming from the water will be attached to the carbon atom, to the unsaturated carbon atom that bears the double bond. Okay, so that one would be the product that will predominates the reaction. So still, the site of reaction would be the double bond in an alkene. So this is the water. It is written in HOH. The hydrogen coming from the water will go either on the first carbon atom of that unsaturated double bond or on the second atom will accommodate the hydroxyl ion coming from that water. So this is the hydrogen and that is the hydroxyl. Okay, so to determine which one predominates, we have to follow Markovnikov's rule. Okay, so a concrete example, hydration of propene. So the double bond will be broken and it will turn into single bond. With that breaking of double bond, it could now accommodate the molecules H and OH. So the H2O could possibly, the OH could possibly be attached to the first carbon atom, and then the hydrogen would be attached on the second carbon atom. Or it could be that on the first carbon atom, you have the hydrogen, and on the second carbon atom, they're attached the hydroxyl ion. But according to Markovnikov's rule, the hydrogen should attach to the unsaturated carbon atom that bears most of the hydrogen. So ito, mas marami siyang hydrogen kaysa dito sa second carbon atom na yan. So therefore, dito dapat pumunta yung hydrogen coming from the water. So therefore, 2-propanol will be the one that predominates. Okay? So the product of hydration is actually an alcohol. So ito ay isang alcohol. The naming will be discussed on the future discussion. So for today, we have to know that hydroxyl is actually the functional group that makes it an alcohol. Okay?